It's Montag&MJ.
It is.
We are going on a book hunt.
For his birthday. And he's Passenger Princess today because it's his birthday.
I just want to read my book. We have a little baby. She wants to be involved.
But we're on our way to Dogwood Books in Rome, Georgia. And we've never been there. But we saw it on Instagram a couple weeks ago. Find coffee.
Yeah, we're gonna get some coffee. That'd be good. Coffee, books. Just hanging out. Look at her. She's in a dress. She's beautiful.
What books are you gonna be looking for?
I am always looking for this book called Between Two Fires.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be on the lookout for a book called Gates of Fire.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's the book from Stephen Pressfield.
Yes. War of Art guy.
Yeah. That's his like big fiction book, but it's like historical fiction. And then, is there any other books I've been talking about?
We've been looking for like a cool mist form.
That's true.
I'm gonna check my Fable list.
Yeah. I mean, I know.
We had a couple that were the same, like how they show that you're looking for the same thing.
That's true.
So we can look for some of those.
We'll be looking for that.
I'm always looking for Eric Mason books.
Yeah.
This is why we got turned around, so that we could have good lighting.
Isn't it better?
Look
It's
at that.
beautiful.
The morning sunlight. It's so nice.
I don't know. I mean, if I see some on sale versions of the vintage printing Albert Camus books, I can add to my collection. Because they all have the white and black checkered patterns.
Even though you really didn't like The Stranger that much.
I know. I guess I just need to look for books from authors I do like.
Yeah.
So I honestly, if I find any more John Williams books, I'm gonna buy those. The major ones. Those 2 fire books. Are there any books you're looking for off the top of your head? Other than that?
I'm looking for an Alan Lightman book. It touches on like time.
Those are always MJ's looks. She is looking for time travel, time distortion, time altered time realities.
I feel like it might touch on Einstein's theory of like time is relative. Because I was looking for like research books on that. Okay, so the Alan Lightman book.
Which we will find out the name of it.
And then The Overstory by Richard Powers, which the characters in I don't know if it's the entire thing or if it's just part of it.
But there are main characters that are trees.
The Peter Wolleben book about trees. He has many books on trees, but the Secret Life of Trees.
Yes.
And there's also like an illustrative version.
Yes, there's a very beautiful illustrated version. We actually found it one time at, where was that?
In Georgia as well.
Yeah, that was a full price book.
Yeah, so I'm hoping we find some like deals.
While we're in the car here, we're gonna try MJ's childhood snack.
So this was something that my sister and I, every time we went to Asian food market, we would get one of these. And this is his first time to ever try it.
We got a cow stick. And this is like vanilla frosting, I think. Yeah, that's good.
Isn't it good?
I like this a lot. It's very shortbread tasting.
Yes. We have not found any of his books yet, but we did find these trout shoes.
Because I need shower shoes.
75% off.
Just think of that. Not at home, obviously. That'd be weird, but shower shoes
For the haul?
I usually just wear a pair of like Walmart Crocs.
That's so funny. They actually fit you.
Yeah, we're gonna get these. We're gonna get these.
We discovered that although Dogwood has many, many books, they don't have like modern literature
Yeah.
much. People over there are just like not gonna acknowledge that you're even in their shop.
Yeah,
And then the people here are very warm, and like as soon as you walk through the door, they're like, "How can we help you guys?" So there are 2 bookstores in Rome.
Yeah.
This one's called River and Hill, and they have like all of the book talk books on the front table. The other one is more like, go look for yourself.
Yeah.
Of course, we cannot pass a Buc-ee's and not stop. So we got some chicken and fries, and I requested the chicken sandwich, which is very good. We're talking about how much people make here at Buc-ee's.
That's why everybody
But also
there's
take a bite of
thrilled.
this. He's
They're
never
thrilled
had
to be here.
He's never had the
Today's Friday, which it's not even a weekend, okay? That means that the guy cleaning the bathroom in there, he has to clean 100 extra stalls. Okay, because there's a billion people here. What do you mean? $23 an hour? That's a banana land. I would do that for way less. And they are like, no, do it for more. On Sunday.
It was great.
Rockwell one.
Got the Buc-ee's chicken, says tender chicken sauce.
Yeah.
Why did they word it that way?
Because they you say it. Tender chicken sauce. Great.
It should be chicken tender sauce.
No. Tender chicken sauce. You have to say it like that. That makes it better.
Tender chicken sauce. But we were thinking the same thing, and he said it out loud, that this is better than Cane's.
Yeah. So I talked to somebody the other day who had never been to Cane's, and they agreed with me that like
It's overrated.
Zaxby's is a little bit better chicken. Like, it's the only reason that it's better is because the sauce is so good.
Sauce.
We don't like Zaxby's as a restaurant because they have terrible employees at every location.
It made me upset.
So they're the worst. I like Popeyes the best of all the chicken places, and she thinks that that's crazy town because KFC should be the best.
I didn't say that. I don't know what is the best. Now that I think about it.
I prefer Popeyes.
Publix.
Publix is
On a good day.
so dependent on the person cooking it.
Yeah.
So like if you go there and you know the person frying is somebody that changes out their oil constantly, because that's something too, like fast food restaurants, you have no idea when they change out their oil. But I can tell you that a good Publix manager is going to have them change the oil every single day, which is way more than is technically necessary. But they change out the oil and they like rinse the oil so that it's even got any impurities that it can out every 6 things they fry. And that's like a really good fryer is going to do that. And then they will get completely brand new oil every night, which is, they're just burning through oil. But it's delicious if you have fresh oil, like, or like a 2 or 3 fries in, and it's like seasoned already. That is that chicken. But very rare that I get you.
You know what had really great fried chicken growing up was Giant Eagle.
Is that a gas station?
No, it's a food store, like a grocery store.
Well, if we're talking about that, Hy-Vee has really good fried chicken. That's a Midwest store. Hy-Vee is up there in Iowa, and that you can't beat Hy-Vee honestly, because they have a gigantic buffet.
Oh,
It's like
that sounds Midwest.
it was like $10.99, and like you know how you go into a Whole Foods and there's all those glass windows, and there's like they'll heat you up whatever you see. Like they've got bowls of stuff. That's Hy-Vee, except it's the entire length of like a produce section at a Publix or a Food City, and it's just 100 feet of glass covered bowls of stuff that they'll just make for you.
That's good.
Oh, it is amazing, and you can just eat it all day.
Huh.
Like as long as you just keep piling it on. And they're like, yeah, as much as you want. If you come through the line again, it'll be $5.99 more. But the first plate is $10.99. You're like, a plate? What do you mean? That's gonna take me 4 plates to fill up all the food I want. They're like, yeah, but it's the first time through the line. And so you just, as long as it fits on your tray, $10.99. awesome. It was so good.
Like Golden Corral.
Way better than Golden Corral because it doesn't have rats and roaches. So it was awesome. So really good. We're back in Chattanooga.
We're back in Chattanooga.
And guess what sign we just saw? Y'all. At the same time, we went, oatmeal cream pie latte? Do you want to stop and get that? Obviously. Yes. Oatmeal cream pies? Top tier.
Superior.
Top tier snack. So.
She wants more.
Oatmeal cream. Yeah. They gave me a little baby, oatmeal cookie on there. It was so
gave that
cool.
to baby girl.
I don't have any more, babe.
It's just that one. Maybe we can go into Trader Joe's and get her some baby cookies.
Taste that. It's so good. I like that. Yeah.
That is really good.
It is.
Scooters.
So our book findings went reasonably well. I'm just going to preface this information because we talked about it while we were searching. I have patience and persistence when it comes to finding books. I'm aware that Amazon exists and all of the books on my list I could just go buy. But it's just as good as reading a book to me to go to bookstores, like wherever they are, to find new ones, be like, oh, a new bookstore, and see something on the shelf that I've been looking for. And so that is like half the excitement of buying the book for me. So we'll start with the books that you found at Dogwood Bookstore.
These are both research books.
Yes.
Which, in my experience with ChatGPT giving me recommendations for research books, I have loved it.
Yeah.
And they've gone from being like, oh, I'm just reading this to get new language or understand botany or just gain knowledge of a topic, into me actually loving the book as a whole. And I just talked about how to stop time and how that made me cry.
Yeah.
So that was one of them. And that was an audiobook because Libby had it. But these two are the ones that I had been looking for in physical form, and they just never had them. Einstein's Dreams, because Einstein had really interesting thoughts on time.
Yeah.
And then the Overstory, where trees are a character. And so I'm very, very interested in that because it's something that I am developing, and I want to know how other people have done it as well. So I'm really excited about these. And I almost put this one back because I'm like, it's $9. And that feels like a lot to someone like me. But then we went to Barnes & Noble and it was double that. And so I'm like, oh, well, I got
More
it.
than, yeah, it's $19.
Half off.
So,
And then this one was only $6. And I can't find this anywhere, so I was glad to find that.
so very exciting.
And it was funny because I ended up getting books at the store that I brought him to get, and then he didn't get any. And he got them at the antique store around the corner
That she wanted to go
that
to.
I wanted to pop into,
So we will start there.
yeah.
Firstly, I'm always on the lookout for old classics, and this completes my trinity of the dystopian future books. So I now have Brave New World, Fahrenheit, and 1984. And this is the cover that I always like. I always look at it and I think of a record player, like playing on someone's head, and then being like, ah! But I like when the more I look at it, it's just like gears and things and cogs, but I think it's very neat. So I have listened to this book before on a book app called Shirt, but I've never read it in the physical, and so I'm excited to have it. So I'll complete my little collection.
Modern classic.
And then we found 2 more Stephen King books. We found a Firestarter book, which I don't know anything about, but it said fire, and I'm excited about that.
looks so strange.
Yeah, he's a weird dude.
I wonder where this falls in the universe. You know that video where the guy like breaks down how all of his books are connected?
They're all in the Dark Tower series. They're all intertwined. And then also, the Green Mile in full form. This was originally, most people probably know this movie. It's a very good movie. But it was originally released in like newsprint in like 6 different parts. Like a monthly newsletter.
Really?
Yep. And all of them were on, whatever the New York bestseller list or something.
That's cool.
And yeah, so it got turned into a full book, and it's awesome. Pretty excited about it.
And finally.
Yes, this is very exciting.
Yeah.
I was at work reading The Stranger.
Where is it?
It's right behind you, actually. It's in that middle compartment. I was reading this book, which I looked for a long time to not be full price. And we finally found it, and I got it. With the hopes that I am always looking for another book called The Myth of Sisyphus. That is the one that I'm really interested in, but this is his first novel, and I wanted to know what his writing is like. If you don't know who Sisyphus is in the Greek mythology, he's the guy who pushes a rock up a hill. And his retelling of the story is essentially like a learn to love the suffering, because he pushes the rock gladly. Like he could just sit there and not suffer, but he chooses to suffer to gain what, in running for me, to gain more knowledge of yourself. And that's awesome. That's right up my alley. And so I pulled this out at work, and someone was like, oh, I have that book. It's called The Myth of Sisyphus, right? And I was like, no, because it looks exactly the same. And so as we discussed earlier, I don't like buying things on Amazon, even if they are reasonable prices. I like the thrill of finding a book. This guy was like, oh, I don't like it. I can bring it in and you can have it. And so now I am the proud owner of this book with a cool story behind it. And I just love that.
It found its way to you. And I think that's why we like physical books and us going out physically and finding them. Because it's like it was put on your path that day at that time when you were looking for it.
Yeah.
It's like you found each other. Have you started this?
No, I didn't start it yet.
Okay.
Because I finally decided to read The Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yeah.
The newest Hunger Games book.
He's been crying every day.
Every single session of opening it, I cried. It is such a good book.
You relate a lot to him.
Yes. I really like the Haymitch's character. But it's helping me to like have language for, which is weird that it's this book and not like one of these brainy books. But I rate books based off of feel. Mm-hmm. Like I'm learning that typically historical fiction books elicit that emotional feeling when you're reading a book and you like feel the characters. Yeah. So that tends to be something I gravitate towards. But books get like a 5-star from me if I feel. If like they make me have emotion. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm looking for in a book. Or like I'm able to relate it to my life. Yeah. So this book is definitely that already. 80 pages in. It's pretty great.
Cool.
But yeah.
That's our birthday book haul of thrifted and used books.
Pretty exciting.
But thanks for watching. If you liked this video, like it so that it can help us with the algorithms and all those things. Comment what you want to see more of. Make sure you're subscribed and ring the bell so that you're notified every time we post something, because we're trying to be consistent with that. We'll see you next time. Bye.